Welcome to cop3718 Intermediate Database Systems. My name is Dr. Leela Rajabian and I'm the instructor for this course. I would like to welcome you and thank you for signing up for this class. I honestly hope that this class will help you understand the concept and motivate you to create a value for yourself and as well as broader society and your industry or your organization. I have been involved in the field of technology as a learner, as a practitioner, as a researcher, and as a consultant. I have worked in the industry as a project manager, business analyst, and also I have worked as help desk. I have also taught at various universities internationally as well as nationally. My previous position was at Penn State University. I was the Director of Information Sciences and Technology, and I have worked there for past 5 years. I'm new to USF and I look forward to meeting with you and collaborating with you. My research interest is in field of e-commerce, knowledge management, database management, and as well as project management. So if any of you are interested also in undergraduate research, we can probably collaborate together and maybe present at a conference and, have some fun that way. So please make sure that you watch my next video and I will explain the syllabus in that video. Well, thank you for joining me in this class and looking forward to working with you. Take care for now. Bye. Hi, everyone. So now I'm going to go through the syllabus. Our course is cop3718 Intermediate to Database courses. And this part is all my information. My phone number is not yet assigned, and this is my personal email. I'm getting my USF ID today, so I will put my email address here as well. So I'm going to update this syllabus. My office hours is by appointment or after the class 3 to 5 p.m. Or Wednesdays 9 to 10 a.m. Or you can just let me know whenever you want to meet and I can put that in my schedule. We can meet via Skype or another online form as well. So the class meets at 11 p.m. Oh, sorry about that. 11 a.m. Till 1:50 p.m. via Blackboard Collaborate. I understand that some of you are working and you might not be there, but you can always see the recorded video. If I see I have very low attendance, I might just have to record the video in advance and put it there, and then you can let me know if we need to meet, and we will meet. So we will see how that goes. This course is basically, it's an intermediate database. So we are going to look at MySQL and PHP. Also, we are going to kind of review the basic database concepts that we have, we have worked with in COP2700. Some of the course topics are actually going to be learning about the testing environment. I still don't have access to the lab, so we will have it by next week so we can go and test the environment, and it is set up with XAMPP. For those of you who are interested to have it on their laptop, I can actually explain to you how you can install that, and it's a package. It's very simple to install, and that will come with PHP, MySQL, and Apache Server. We will look at some MySQL tools. We will look at some database design, the data types, the character sets, a normalization part, join types. We have worked on this before in the introductory course, but we are going to focus more on how to design our database. Also, we are going to look at the SQL language, the commands and things like that. We will also look at the administrative part of the database and as well as security. Some of the other things, it depends if we will have time or not. We will set up MySQL and PHP, and we will actually test it. We are going to connect it to a web database, and we are going to populate that as well. So basically, the objective of this course is to help students design and implement a database, not just like an Access database, like working with MySQL, which is being used in the web databases as well, and to kind of understand the PHP. This is not a PHP programming course, but in order for us to be able to work with the MySQL database, we need to kind of understand some stuff about PHP language. So as part of this course, we are actually part of the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. I'm just going to go through the mission statement. The mission of this program is to provide high-quality educational opportunities for students like you who are interested in pursuing careers in broader range of information technology. Some of my students, I can tell you, they have got job as network administrator, database designers, as system analyst, and right now the field of IT is very hot, and you can probably find a job very easily, especially if you are willing to relocate to other parts of the countries as well. So some of the learning outcome of not only for this course, but for the whole program is that you want to be able to demonstrate technical knowledge and skill sets that will help you in your career. You want to demonstrate an understanding of professional ethics in the field of information technology. And also you want to be able to design and develop computer systems and processes that can help the industry as well. Some other things that you will get out of this program is maybe you can also conduct research. That's why I talked to you about undergraduate research that is going to be helpful for you if you want to go on to graduate school, and as well as do a structural presentation to the community, to the maybe Chamber of Commerce, maybe some Rotary clubs and things like that. So some of the learning outcome of this course is basically you are going to be able to install the XAMPP software, going to configure the SQL part, and going to learn a little bit about PHP and how it will interact with the remote databases. You're going to actually create a web database, and you're going to design a database and perform some administrative functions as well. So the tools that you will use is definitely PHP, Apache Server, and MySQL. The textbook for this course, there is no required textbook. However, there are some supplementary materials that I've suggested here. Is Koffler. It's a definite guide to MySQL. There are a lot of MySQL content on the web which you can download. I don't know if any of you have access to lynda.com. Basically, I will show you that website as well, and maybe you want to get some tutorials out of there as well. I will put the materials online so you don't need to worry about buying text, and actually I'm going to put the instruction of how to set up the XAMPP, and you can always contact me. I will be answering your questions, and we can have even private online sessions if you have problem installing it on your computers. And we will have access to virtual lab as well. So for the grading evaluation, I have the deliverable here, as you can see. Homework, assignments, and quizzes are 45% of your grade. Midterm is 10, final is 10, team projects 25, and participation is 10. I understand that some of you might not actually attend the online sessions, the synchronous session, but it's important to participate. Maybe we will have online forum discussions, so it's important for you to participate in those, and that will count towards your participation, and especially for your group. I will talk about the group policies. I don't have them right now in the syllabi, but I will have another document that talks specifically about the group policy and how the team should work together. The grade will be determined based on the total of possible point earned. We have an A, B, C, and D grade scheme that we have here. I'm going to actually put more detail in here because we have an A- and B-, and I see that it's not posted here, but I will revise this as well. So this is basically your exams is 20%, quizzes, assignment 45%, project presentation 25%, participation 10%. So there is no extra credit, but I can probably add extra credit if you are willing to participate in the academic festival, or basically, which is a kind of a student showcase in February. So we can talk about the projects, and we can talk about mentorship about those projects. Incomplete grade is reserved for those with good reason for having missed a small amount of work. And it's between you and me. And at the end, if you missed something and you had a doctor's note or you were sick or something like that, maybe we put the incomplete grade, and it's your responsibility to finish that work and bring it back to me. So for next semester, you will get a grade. Otherwise, automatically that incomplete grade will change to F. Attendance policy, the first day course attendance is important here. So we want to make sure that you finish the first assignment by next week before September 1st. So at least I will put the first assignment would be basically icebreaker in the forum. So you can introduce yourself to each other, and that needs to be done before September 1st. So that's your first course attendance, because this is not, I cannot control who is coming to our online session or not, because I know some of you are working. So make sure that you do the icebreaker session before September 1st. Academic dishonesty. The university consider any further plagiarism or cheating on exam, projects, paperwork is an unacceptable behavior. You can look at the policies on the USF Students Code of Conduct. Academic disruption. The university doesn't tolerate behavior that disrupts the learning process. So please, also in your online forum, and also when we have the online class, make sure to don't use some words that is offensive to somebody. We want to respect each other, and we want to talk nicely to each other so that we can have fun in this course. Contingency plan, in case something happens, like let's say hurricane, or maybe earthquake hit us, God forbid, but you never know. But so in case, you will look at the USF website, and they will have the updates there. But in case something happens to me and I cannot attend the classes, or I cannot put the material online, or we cannot meet that face-to-face, that online session, the synchronous online session at those times, I would let you know. Definitely look for it on the announcement. So you want to look at your Canvas and announcements all the time. If for whatever reason that day I cannot make it, I will definitely record the video and put it there. And if you have any questions, or if you have problems, we can maybe do a synchronous session online another time. That's good for everybody. So, but I will always email you, and I will put it on the announcements section of the Canvas. Disability accommodation. Students are responsible for registering with the Office of Disability Services, and they will give you a letter that you can bring it to me, and I can accommodate you with whatever the case is. You can contact the disability coordinator, and the address and the email address and the phone number is on the syllabus. Fire alarm instruction. We don't have a face-to-face kind of a meeting, but in case if you are on campus, and please make sure you know how to where are the exits, and look for signs that are actually marked so with the red, so that you can evacuate immediately. Religious observance. USF recognize the right of students and faculty to observe major religious holidays. So basically, you have to let me know that's your religious holiday, and we can accommodate something else. Sexual misconducts and harassment reporting. US FSM is committed to providing an environment free of sex discrimination, including sexual harassment and sexual violence. There is a policy that you can look at it. There is a counseling and wellness center that is confidential, and you can contact them in case of anything, something like that happens to you. And you can actually, if you disclose your information to professor or in the class, that person has to report it to OSSR. So it's not going to be basically kind of a private confidential. So you want to make sure that you actually consult with Counseling and Wellness Center. You can disclose it with your professor, but the professor cannot keep it confidential, and she or he has to report it. There are phone numbers for Counseling Center and Wellness Center. You can contact them if there is any problem with that. Also, there are other resources that are available for you, such as Hope of Manatee, Safe Place and Rape Crisis, First Call for Help, and Sarasota and Northport Help Center. Some other instruction for students. Basically, students are not permitted to take notes or tape lecture for the purpose of sale. So you cannot sell this information. Also, the course schedule is here. You can look at the schedule, and on this schedule, I have something that is highlighted in yellow. That means if it's in yellow, it's a quiz, or if it's an exam, that's highlighted in yellow. Well, the Thanksgiving break is on 11/23 that week, so we won't have a class. Yes, we can actually take some time to work on our project and also prepare for our final exam. So we will not have a class that week. Well, I guess that's it for the syllabus. If you have any question, please feel free to contact me, email me, call me, and let me know about your questions. And I look forward to meeting you in our class, our online class. And please let me know if you have any question. For now, take care. Have a great day. Bye.